Okay, 1966 Cadillac Fleetwood. I've had this car about 3 years now. She's been repainted satin black. Not the show quality job, but she looks good. The car body is nice and straight. Wasn't all rusted out. Wasn't all banged up. It pretty much is exactly what you see now. There's I don't know if you can see it here or not. There's some striping in the paint from some highs and low spots. It is a gloss black. I'm sorry, it's a lacquer enamel. It's early morning here. It's a lacquer paint, so it could be wet sanded and rubbed to a gloss if you wanted. If you notice from side to side, I've got two different hubcaps. I have two sets of hubcaps, so you could put either set on there. I haven't decided what I wanted, so I've got two on one side and two on the other. All the chrome looks good. It's of driver quality. It's not show quality. It would need to be redone. You can see some areas of pitting here on the inside bumper here. It's hard to tell from the reflection versus the chrome itself. But all in all, it looks good on the outside. Like I say, nothing crazy. Get back here a little bit more. Again, the body's straight on this car. The body looks good. The mirror's got a crack in it. The weather stripping was replaced in the trunk. I have weather stripping for around the doors, just have not gotten to putting it on. It will go with the car. The top was replaced a few years ago, and as you can see, it looks good. No major issues. No real major issues with the car at all. It's just all little things. There's just the body line here. There was a dent that he tried to fill, and the line's a little. It's not the straightest, but I was thinking about putting a pinstripe on the car and kind of eliminating that problem. The tail lights are old and they've got stress cracks on them from age. This, again, chrome back here, everything's solid. It's just would need a re-chrome depending on what you want to do. It's a good driver, but it's about it. You can see the body, like I say, is solid all the way around. The body's nice on this car, that's why I took it. I took the car on a trade. This is the original front seat. When I first got the car, I took it on a trade I bartered it for some work. I was going to trade it or sell it. I put it online. A movie company wanted to rent the car from me, which they did, on and off for about 2 years. There's the crack in the dash, the same side on both sides by each speaker. That's the only one. Could probably fill it with some black silicone. I just really haven't, with everything. I got other vehicles that I play around with. It's been hard to maintain all of them and do everything you want to do, but the reason I did the seats, you can tell the seats are in great shape, but the movie company, they did a murder scene in this vehicle, and there's some blood stains and whatnot from their fake blood that didn't come out, so I just decided to redo the interior, since that's what I do. The doors, you can see, are in excellent shape. No punctures, rips, tears, what have you. The headliner, if you can get it, is brand new also within the last couple of years. The sail panels back there. I think I mentioned the tint on the windows is new. The back seat here is all brand new leather, hasn't even been sat in yet. You've got the footrests here. You've got the trays, the executive trays that fold down in the backrest. They function on both sides. I don't know if the light works. I haven't been able to look at that while I drive. I don't think so. The power seat clicks, but does not move fore and aft at this point. I'm going to take a look at that when I pull the seat out to recover it in leather. Again, door panels are in excellent shape. Doors open and close real nice on this thing too, no issues. Trunk pops open very easy, and as you can see is very clean. Again, no issues that I can think of. Doors, get a little better view from this side with the trays. Though even the wood grain still looks pretty good on them. I mean, everything looks good. It's just, you know, how far you want to go with it. It's what it comes down to. But everything looks good. Let's fire it up. There's the other crack in your speaker. Fuel gauge works good. Clock doesn't work. The aftermarket radio, and he's got a switch here for the antenna, which it works. However, it's not factory. You got your ashtray. You got your other glove box here, which the button needs a little adjustment. The climate control, again, another one I was seeing on my list. I was going to get a relay for it. It doesn't come on, so from what I read online, the relays on these things go bad. But again, I don't, you know, I drive the car in the summer. I haven't had an issue with anything. She fires right up. The dummy lights go off. Again, the fuel gauge works, the temperature gauge works. It very, very rarely gets, you know, a quarter of the way up there. It doesn't even get to the halfway point. The thing runs like a top, which it should. I've got enough money into redoing everything. The windows, same thing. There's, you know, these switches. If I want to roll down you have to use this switch here, push it over to the left, and then push the button for the window to go up or down. So it's kind of like a two-finger deal, because I haven't had time to look at that either. Car's still running right now. She runs like a champ. See, the headlights work. If I remember, I'll take you back there and show you the tail lights. The engine, everything's there. It's got a brand new carburetor on it. Brand new rebuilt. The original carburetor is rebuilt. It was all tuned up. Everything was tuned good. If it was me, I'd put another set of plugs in it. Only because I start the car and move it and stop and turn it off so often that I would put a new set of plugs in if I was going to drive this thing more regularly. But it'll probably just, you know, you can see it runs pretty smooth as it is. But I've had no issues. But I was just thinking about it this morning when I drove it to work that, you know, I'd probably throw another set of plugs in it to just to make sure on these big old engines. And as you can see, the tail lights work. No issues. I don't know if you can hear that exhaust or not, but you know, it's not real loud, not obnoxious, but it does sound good. Got a new gas tank, new fuel lines, which you can kind of see there. The new pipes there. Tires are new. That's about all I can think of it this time. I'm gonna go park this baby and send this video off. I'll talk to you soon. Take care.